Now he is, okay. Alright.
Okay. So, now, go ahead and begin, Patrick.
Okay. Oh, alright. So how's your piloting been going, dude?
It's going pretty
Have you
good.
getting a good bit of airtime?
Yeah, I went out Wednesday right before this.
Before the weather turned all to hell, huh? Yeah, it happens, you know. I mean, I don't know. I imagine it's kind of an expensive hobby, right?
I'm not bad. About 13,000.
For what?
That plane's expensive. Gas costs a lot of money.
Isn't it like $5 a gallon because it's like high octane jet fuel and
7.
They do give you like a little midget that like goes in there and fills it up for you for like $7 a gallon, right?
No, you gotta fill it up yourself. Self-serve.
Dude, you should go for the midget. But like,
they don't give me midget. Sorry.
What about your plans over the summer though? I mean, are you going to continue, with the flying and with the?
Yeah, I'll have my license by the end of May here. Just fly around.
So in other words, I should probably fly before the end of. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. How about like other stuff? I mean, are you going to work? Are you going to take a break from school? You're going to go chase ladies, that kind of thing?
No, I'm stuck at work. No time
What?
to chase ladies, man.
Everybody has time to chase ladies, bro.
I don't have time to chase ladies.
To be honest, I don't think the problem is you not having time, bro. The chasing the ladies. I mean, I've noticed that you haven't been, coming to school and work and shooting the breeze about the ladies very much, man. What's going on? I mean, you just not able to get up and talk to them? Or?
Yeah, just a little unlucky. You know how that goes?
Yeah, I mean, when we sit outside, we'll sit outside and bullshit, and we'll be talking about, the weather, and we'll be talking about work, and we'll be talking about flying, we're talking about... You don't really, say much. I mean, we'll sit there and comment, on people that pass by, like, that one guy that was out there earlier and that really hot chick, and we're like, how'd he get that? And, I mean, it looks like they're kind of happy. I mean, the dude's obviously happy, and I think this might help you out as far as, your scholastic career. I mean, I understand you're going to be transferring soon, and, let's end the summer with a big bang. Let's get you a lady friend.
I won't disagree.
I mean, it's not just me. I mean, Maggie sat there when we talked about it, and she says, yeah, he never talks about ladies. I mean...
She'd be the one to know.
Triple X and all. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. I used to have the same problem too. Like, I would not be able to talk to anybody. Like, I'd sit in the corner. I'd be a hermit, literally. I'd sit in the corner, do my work, whatever. And I've lost numerous chances to go, to try to get with something better because I haven't had the courage to sit there and, talk to them. I mean, there's all kinds of different solutions for this. I mean, one, you can do drugs. I mean, I've heard drugs make people really sociable.
Yeah, it's just the time and the money, heating it up on the spoon, getting in the syringe.
I know, they're really expensive. It's really hard to carry around, convenient qualities. Because, I mean, you can honestly go through a pound of black tar heroin in a day. I mean, it's a completely valid thing, but...
Well, I mean, then you got to carry around the equipment, too.
You got to carry around the donkeys and the camels to bring it across the border, and it causes cancer. I mean, drugs and alcohol just don't seem like a really viable solution, right?
Not at this time. Maybe in about 10 years we can go back.
Yeah, I mean...
We can always visit later.
Blow out your 30s with a bang, right?
Yeah.
Pull a Charlie Sheen. With tiger blood and all. You get a wingman when you go out to bars. I mean, normally wingmen help out the person, go talk to the chick, so that way the chick doesn't feel threatened and everything else. But, it's non-addicting, and, if you strike out, well, when you strike out,
that's positive encouragement.
Hey, I'm here to help. You have somebody to talk to, and, you get to know people better, but at the same time, because... they're doing you a favor, you got to sit there and, you got to help them out a little bit. Yeah. Their drinks, and, it's rather old school, and there's always the distinct possibility that your wingman might be a little more interesting than you are. I used to go out with a buddy of mine.
Almost a reality in my case.
He was in a band, and I was going out with him all the time, and I'm like, whatever. There's another thing. It's called orphan saliva. I mean... it's easily attainable. Because, I mean, there's orphanages everywhere, dude. You can't even walk into St. Louis without hitting an orphanage. Or an orphan.
What would this orphan saliva do?
Well, I mean, what it does is it's supposed to, like homeopathic remedies, increase your courage to talk to people. But, I mean, first off, it's supporting orphans. Who the f wants to do that? I mean, obviously they're orphans for a reason. It's not very effective. And from all the tests I've seen, orphan saliva causes cancer. And that's just not...
Well,
I mean, you can get the pity, but...
The cancer's not bad. It's just going to be the time. You have to hold them and get the saliva.
Yeah, I know, and you got to milk the orphan. It just is not good, right? But
I have a headache.
I have a better solution for you. A much better solution. Baby seal tears. Okay? They're cheap, they're easy to carry, they're 100% effective. And I happen to have some right here. I mean, convenient carrying size, environmentally friendly, cost effective, they're pretty cheap.
And how do we get these?
I'm glad you asked. Let me see here. Well, I mean, what we do is that we go out and we find 100% American baby seals. So, you can feel good. Patriotic appeal, I mean, it's made in America by American seals.
So far, so good. Okay.
What happens is that when they're scampering on the bay, occasionally they're babies. They stumble a lot. And they, hurt their flippers. So we have a dedicated team of biologists there that when that baby seal stubs its flippers, we get the tears from the baby seal.
So far, so good.
It's completely, it's completely biodegradable. No possible side effects, and 100% guaranteed by the FDA to increase testosterone production.
All right.
I mean, it'll help these baby seal... I had to look at my notes. The baby seal tears, will help out the problem we talked about. With the whole getting up the courage. And I happen to have some left over from my last order. Because, I mean, everybody needs some help sometime.
Yeah, a little bulk.
Yeah, I mean... And the prices just went up. So I'm just trying to, get rid of what I have and give it to you, Hey.
All right.
It's pretty easy.
Okay.
But remember, not only do I use it, not only do a lot of people use it, but you remember that guy that was sitting over here that was the underwear model? Who do you think provides him his courage? He's one of my best customers. I give him the baby seal tears at a discount. He buys in bulk. And I mean, we can go right after here and go out, and I can show you what's going on. I mean, if you don't like it, hey, no pressure to buy. But quantities are limited, my friend.
Well, let's go get some tears.
All right, fair enough, sir. I'll meet you after class outside.
All right, meet you at your car.
Very unique. Very unique. That's all I can say.